Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against the beast many times its size and banished it to the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Plug it in, man. You already know what's good, Scorp. Long time no see, my dude. Hope all has been well. Yeah, I'm actually stoked to play this game. This game is gonna be sick. I love the art style. Oh, you were watching me play with Zodiac yesterday? Yeah, some of those games are kind of rough, but earlier today, dude, I was playing with Zodiac and we fucking copped 3 dubs in a row in unranked and Apex. It was crazy. What's good, Zero? Finally, dude. Finally. The time is here, man. The time you've all been waiting for. Or at least the time I've been waiting for. But glad you guys are here to experience it. Alright, begin story. I'm just gonna do new game. Damn, that echo, though. Hell yeah, Zero. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, I've been looking forward to streaming again, too. It felt weird taking a few days off, but it was nice. It was relaxing. Spend some time with family and stuff, you know? After going from streaming 366 days in a row to taking 2 days off this past weekend, it felt kind of weird, but it was nice. It was relaxing. For real, man, it's been a couple days, right? Yeah, dude, I took 2 days off. I streamed Friday, and then I didn't stream Saturday or Sunday, and then this is my return stream. Okay, so long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Yeah, Zero, I'm feeling a lot better, man. I really appreciate that, though. It means a lot. I was feeling like fucking dookie the other day, dude. Fucking ate some good food this weekend, spent quality time with family, man. There's not much more you can ask. I wasn't sick. I was just like Friday while I was streaming, I had like a really bad headache, so I felt like crap. And I don't know, I just didn't really feel like myself on stream because I just was like very unenthusiastic and kind of monotone just because I just wasn't feeling well. So I ended my stream early. It was only like an hour and some change. And then I decided to take the next 2 days off after that so that when I came back now, I felt a lot better. So yeah, and after doing that, I'm more than 100% now. I'm ready to rock. All right, well, what the fuck? How do I say that? To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. Oh shit. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. I like how the dialogue like goes on to the next thing, but it's like mid-sentence, so I gotta like wait mid-sentence. Are they saying the subtitles in another language? No, it's actually alright. So this game is weird. It uses like this little like mumble thing where, like, you know how in Peanuts, whenever like or whatever the fuck that show was called with Snoopy. I don't know what the name of that show is. I only watched it a little bit. But like, you know, whenever they would listen to like the adults, it would be like wom 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 wom. It's kind of like that. That's just like the Charlie Brown, yeah. What did I call it? Peanuts? Charlie Brown, yeah. And Charlie Brown, whenever they would talk to the or whenever they hear the adults, it'd be like wom 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 wom. So it's kind of like that. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Wait, Shiranui. But I thought the wolf's name was Amaterasu. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Damn, get him out of here. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow hurled the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into ... the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. Damn. This game is surprisingly hilarious as you play through it. Oh, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I heard that there's like some funny elements to it. I know there's that one guy who's like a drunk and he's really funny. He's always off the sake. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brightly. Shone? Never heard that word. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned guests of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Oh shit. I wonder if I'm gonna need the touch controls. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Oh no. Am I doing this on PS4? No, this is on Switch. So I'm gonna have to, I think you can use the motion controls and things like that. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Yo, what's good, D-Post? How's it going, man? I'm doing good, dude. Hope your day is going well. Hope everything's good, you know. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword, as the beacon of hope. Yeah, you might have to. I did mine on PS4 and just use the analog sticks. Yeah, I mean, I have Pro controller has motion controls, so I mean, if I have to do like the paintbrush thing, I could always figure that out. Or maybe I could just grab my Joy-Cons worst case scenario. Your day's going amazing? Hell yeah, that's great to hear. Mine's going pretty good as well. Woke up, made a really good breakfast. Nice and recharged for the day, you know? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Usually that'll set the tone for your day if you have a good breakfast or not. Like those days that I don't have breakfast, I notice that like for the remainder of the day I'm usually like a little lackluster on the energy side, but I'm feeling great today. I'm like really full of energy. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his sacred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Oh shit, he came in clutch. He popped the shield bat, came back in. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. Oh shit. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. You ate McDonald's for breakfast? Hey, nothing wrong with that. Shit. I'll fuck with some big breakfast. What is it? Some hot cakes and a hash brown. I haven't had McDonald's breakfast in forever. But they're, what is it? Like the McGriddles and stuff like that are pretty good. I love their hash browns and those caramel frappes. Oh my god, those are so good. Alright, yeah, I read that one. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. Oh, the sausage egg biscuits are good too. Like the sausage biscuits and like the sausage McGriddles. Personally, I really like the bacon, egg, and cheese bagels from there. And they also have those McChicken biscuits that are like $1. Oh man, those are flame. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. Oh no. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Now you're hungry? I hear you, man. I actually ate before I started the stream. I always like to eat a snack prior to. Because, I don't know, streaming on an empty stomach isn't that enjoyable because I feel like it kind of takes away from my focus. And I'm like, just thinking about like, after stream what I'm gonna eat. So, it's always good to eat before you stream, in my opinion. I mean, everybody's different. Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Hmm. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi. Oh shit. And placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh, that's Tsukiyomi. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi? The sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Oh shit. He's trying to take it. No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Oh shit, he took the sword. And it looks like it released Orochi. Oh, what a fucking dick. Yo, Okami 2 would be cool. I mean, I don't really know how it ends, so I guess I would have more of a say-so on that, like, after I beat it. Because I'm not really sure if it ends like a cliffhanger or anything. But that would be sick. I've heard nothing but great things from this game. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer onto me and unleash my power. Man, who is this guy? And why did he doom everybody? For what? Just to have a sword? You couldn't just go get a sword made? Was the sword really worth it, my dude? Now he's just running away. Yeah, he's shook. God, the art style in this game is awesome. It's like all like watercolors and like brush strokes. Yeah, the art style is very unique. The art style is what makes it kind of timeless. I could see that. Yeah, you really don't see many games like this. It's truly one of a kind. It's definitely aged well, without a doubt. This game came out on PS2. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. Dude, the PS2 days, man. 4 foot high stack of games, bro. Tell me about it. My PS2 library was thick, dude, to say the least. I mean, I still have a lot of PS2 classics, though, but nowhere near as many as I used to when I was a kid. It goes without saying that PS2, in terms of its game library, was one of the greatest consoles because it had the greatest game library out of any console. But then again, that's also kind of like because the PlayStation 2 literally had the most games released for that console in particular than any other console in existence as of currently. Like even from PS1 to PS4 and every other console in between from NES to now to the PS5, there's literally no console that has had more games released for it than the PS2, which is wild. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Yeah, see? Amaterasu. Now is the time. So, oh man, so this game actually ties into Japanese folklore because Amaterasu is the name of the wolf, but then Tsukiyomi is the name of the sacred blade that sealed away the darkness. That's very interesting. We have never needed your power more. Back when you would run it, back when you lost your memory card and it was a nightmare. Oh my God, I still have all my old memory cards. I have like 6 of them. I have the blue one, the red one, the yellow Mad Catz one, the original black PS2 one that came with it. That was like, dude, it was like 4 megabytes or like 8 megabytes or something, and we were like, oh my God, there's so much space. Back when you would turn it on, I hope it didn't go to the red screen. Oh my God, dude, that red screen was so scary. It would always make that like weird noise. It'd be like, like it would make that fucking scary ass noise with like that blood red in the background. This shit was always scary. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Alright, here we go. I'm coming back to life. Those were the days, though. Okami, Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff? Oh, he's tired. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. Yeah, I like how it's kind of weird how the dialogue like splits itself in between sentences. So it's like I'm like narrating it in like sentence fragments, but it's all good. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. I don't know why putting the disc back into the case when we wanted to switch games is so hard to do. Bro, I never had that problem. I always put my games back into the case, dude. I was really good about that because I didn't want my like my disc to get all scratched up. Well, I gotta go, but hope you have a great stream, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Deepos. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it was hard. So you would first grab the case, or you'd have to put them in the first case you grab. Nah, see, I would never do that, because then you get the games all mixed up, and you're like, all right, yeah, let me grab my GTA San Andreas case, and then you have fucking like Tekken 5 in there or some shit, and then you're like, what the hell? Why is this doing here? You're like, nah, that was never my problem. I would always put them back in the same case. All right, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Is that her ass just like sticking out of her fucking dress? Oh shit. TOS, nobody look at that. Please use your powers to banish the the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eyes on the road. Damn, she gets jiggle physics too? Damn. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? What? What is going on? Ho ho ho. Damn, she's Santa now? Yeah, I've always been super organized my whole life. But I was kind of raised that way. That's how my dad kind of made me. Because when I was younger, if I wasn't organized, he would just take all my shit and he would throw it away if it was all over the place. As messed up as it sounds. Or he would just throw it around and then be like, pick it up. But I didn't realize that when he was doing that, it was just in the long run to make me a more organized person, which it did. So I definitely thanked him for that when I got older, but when I was younger, I was definitely kind of pissed about it. I would come home from school, my room would be destroyed, and then he'd be like, well, that's what you get for fucking putting a bunch of shit under your bed and leaving shit everywhere. And I'd be like, well, damn. Alright. Alright, Pops, I see you. What the hell? Is she having like an orgasm right now? What the fuck is going on? Her tits are just jiggling everywhere. Phew. What on earth? Oh, she did have something in her dress. What is that? You again. Is that like a magical bug? It looks like it. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was messy, but I knew where everything was. But I'm much better now. Yeah, like, I was messy, but I did also lose things a lot. So, in the long run, me becoming more organized was good because then I never really lost things a lot. Like, in my entire life, I've only ever lost my wallet once. And in that one time I did lose my wallet, I found it. It just ended up being in, like, one of my couches. It was, like, in between the couch cushions. And I was like, how the hell did this get here? But that was after I went through all the trouble of, like, canceling my cards and, like, going to the DMV and, like, getting a new license and shit. And then I finally found it, and I was like, wow. I guess I didn't realize that that night that I lost it, I had, like, took a nap on the couch, and I guess it fell out of my pocket. True story. Alright, I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. What? By, like, fucking getting her off while she was talking? Holy shit. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. It's a flea. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you how great I am, and it won't be long till you are bowing before my great brush. Just hits him in the face with it. I'm guessing that's the lady. But a very more traditional take on her appearance. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? Oh, so he is an artist. What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. He just ate him? Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Oh, he's red now. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. Oh shit. My son has a blade? He's about to body me. Whoa, what? That growling sound. And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit, that girl said, that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. I think this is the tree that sprung up in the tail that saved him right before the devastating blow. So it makes sense that it's the same spirit that brought him back to life in this instance. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. I like how they emphasize special power in red letters. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Ain't that the truth? Alright, let's see. How am I supposed to do this? Wait a second. Do I have to swing my controller at it? Am I about to throw my controller across the room right now? I'm confused. Alright, let me see. Where's my settings so I can see the controls? The flea, it has to go to the draw screen. Oh, okay. How do I make it go to the draw screen? Oh shit, was I not supposed to go in there? Whoops. Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Oh, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so hopeless. You sure you're gonna be okay? L? Oh, okay. Changes my point of view. So I can play from far, or I can play from close. Oh shit, you can do flips? Isn't there a dedicated bark button? Yeah, there is. You'll get the slash in a bit. Oh, okay. So I have to obtain... Yeah, that's what I thought. I kind of had a feeling I had to obtain the power first. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. I guess that's my save point. Oh, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Okay. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Oh man, so it's telling me that I may have the, it's basically telling me I can get soft locked. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Alright, let's save real quick. Alright. Damn, I already had a first playthrough, I guess, with 3 hours in, but I'm not gonna count that. I only did like, it's 3 hours, but I was literally just fucking bullshitting. I was just running around barking at people. This is like my legit first playthrough because I didn't even do like any quests or anything. I was just running around barking at people the whole time. Like, look at that. I already played for 33 minutes and I just started playing. Or like, I just started having control of my character. Woo! That you could slide. The controls are cool in this game. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Okay. You could do that anytime you see something you could break. Heard that? That's some yen. Do a little combo. Wait, how do I change my camera? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Oh, okay. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Heard that? Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite stack restores 3 units of solar energy. So I'm guessing solar energy is like my life bar. I got some coins around here. Your top 3 PS2 games, go. Damn, that's a hard one. My top 3 PS2 games. Alright. Kingdom Hearts 2, I would say is number 1. Behind that, I would probably say Onimusha 1, like Onimusha Warlords. And then number 3, it's probably like a tie between Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, definitely. And yeah, I definitely did play those as a kid, even though I was not supposed to. But I remember going to GameStop with my mom and buying Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then having the store clerk be like, "You know this is M for mature, right?" And then he was like, "You sure you want him to play this?" And she was like, "Yeah, he can play it." Dude, this guy was desperately trying to convince my fucking mom to not let me get this game. This guy was a fucking dick. I was like, bro, do you mind? I was like, can you just make your sale and make your fucking dumbass commission or whatever the fuck you GameStop employees make, or you fucking work on retail or whatever the fuck. I was like, mind your damn business. I'm just trying to fucking shoot some shit. So yeah, I would definitely say like GTA San Andreas, Onimusha, and Kingdom Hearts 2. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like for number 2, actually nah. Number 1, Kingdom Hearts 2. Number 2, GTA San Andreas, and then number 3, I'm trying to think, what's a game I put a lot of hours in? Honestly, for number 3, I would have to say like probably Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. That game was so fucking sick, dude. I remember like you went through all the sagas in that game. Like you were able to do the Boo saga and like everything. I put so many hours into that game, dude. And then when the Tenkaichi series came out, I definitely played those as well. Jack 3, San Andreas. Oh shit, I forgot about Jack and Daxter. We think the same? Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Dude, actually, Jack 2 was my shit, bro. Like, the Jack and Daxter series is my shit. In fucking part 2, when he got, like, the Dark Eco powers, and he, like, transformed and shit, you had to collect all the Dark Eco to turn into Dark Jack and shit. That shit was so fucking tight, dude. I love that game so much. I also really liked the Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. That game was really good. And the Sly Coopers. good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. I'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? But we really do think the same, man. I'm telling you. DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3 honorable mention. Oh man, those games are so sick, dude. You were able to fly around in the story mode with like the Dragon Ball scanner, and you were able to like mid-fight, like break the environments and collect Dragon Balls. And then you were able to use the Dragon Balls and then go back, and then when you did like the capsule, like you found the capsules throughout the story modes, then you were able to combine the capsules in like the start screen under like a certain menu, and then you're able to like unlock secret characters and shit, or like unlock like Super Saiyan modes for different characters and shit. Like I remember you had to combine capsules to unlock like fucking Cooler and like all these different people, like fucking Majin Vegeta and like fucking Kid Trunks and all these like random characters that you couldn't get otherwise unless you combined the capsules. Bro, I'm telling you, I maxed out those games. I put so many hours into those games. It was disgusting. And the original Naruto Ninja Storms, like Naruto Ninja Storm 3, where you had the Sasuke and Naruto fucking transformation battle, and then like if you played as Naruto and you had your friend play as Sasuke and you guys did the Chidori and the Rasengan at the same time, you had to like tap X really fast to see who wins. Dude, that shit was hype. Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. Yeah, Sly Cooper, man, that shit was sick. And you could actually fuse in that game. Yeah, you could actually fucking fuse in that game. Remember how they had the messed up fusions where you could fuse like with Hercule, and then it was like Goku and Hercule, and it would make some like abomination of a character that was like really fucking just ugly looking, and they had like shitty moves. That shit was funny. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. The Ultimate Ninja series and Storm series, yeah. See, the Storm series didn't start until 360. It was just the Ultimate Ninja originally on the PS2. But those Ultimate Ninja games are so good, dude. You were able to play as the Akatsuki and shit. You could play as Itachi. Shit was sick. Dude, I remember in Budokai when you had to fucking fight in the Cell games, and you had to play as Hercule for that one fight. And you had to go against Cell, and Cell had like a fucking blue health bar, and it started you off with like a yellow health bar. And Hercule was just a fucking ass character. Like, he was just so trash, and he had no moves, and he was weak as shit. But you had to beat Cell. Like, you had to beat him in that one fight in order to progress. And I just remember, dude, I remember that fight being so fucking hard. I was like, bro, I fucking hate this shit, dude. Like, you had to just cheese him. Like, he had no abilities. You had to just beat the shit out of him. But then Cell would just, like, Kamehameha you and take out one of your fucking health bars like nothing. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us. But God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I wonder why it's 13 powers, considering that 13 is an unlucky number. Bark, bark. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Maybe. You said that already. What's over here? There's probably a chest over here. Wow, look at that. Or look at the stars twinkle. Haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. A fight that was hard for me was fighting Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, dude. The Sephiroth battle at Hollow Bastion. Dude, don't even get me started. Then you had the Sephiroth battle in Kingdom Hearts 1 at Olympus Coliseum during the... Was it the Hades Cup? No, it wasn't even the Hades Cup. It was like the Secret Cup or whatever. because the finale of the Hades Cup was Hades, and then after you beat that one, then you had the Secret Cup, which was like you started out fighting Cloud, and then you had to fight Leon from fucking Final Fantasy 6 or whatever. And dude, like those fights were so hard. You literally had to. You started out with Cloud, and then the fight after that was Leon and Yuffie. It was like all of the hardest fucking people to fight, and then in the end it was Sephiroth, and you couldn't even get one fucking hit on him. He just was like, he was a god. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Oh shit, it's a dragon. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Did I do it? Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. Dude, the Ice Titan was so cheesy, man. All it did was spam projectiles at you. It would just fucking throw like icicles at you, and they would do so much damage. Like you get hit with one icicle and you're already in danger, and then you're sitting there trying to use cure magic, and then while you're curing yourself, you just get hit with another one, and then you're back into danger. It was just like an endless loop of getting bodied. And then the only way to do damage on the Ice Titan was to use Reflect and to fucking reflect the attack back at him, which was so stupid. But apparently that's how you used Reflect along with like some other attribute to level up your character to level 99 really easily against the Ice Titan. Okay. Why? Well, it's no use just sitting around thinking about it. It's time the great Isun's gonna put everything he has into it. Wait, what? I know this is the right way to do it. Press R and hold the brush, then tap Y. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Okay. I did it. That was a lot harder than it looked. Oh shit, I just summoned a dragon. That was sick. I don't remember that. Oh shit, he has like the same white pattern and like red, like fucking tattoos like me. Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Yomigami. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could meet again. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore that dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Alright, so I think I got my first power here. 12 more to go. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now. Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with the brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Alright, I guess we'll see. I don't know, man. I'm a pretty good artist. Alright, I'm glad I went down here and took that detour instead of just going straight ahead. You said this already? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Dude, alright, I get it. I gotta build a bridge with my brush. I get it. And they really try to hold your hand in this game. Alright, let's see. A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? It was me. Damn, the art style in this game is just so unique. I really like it. Boom. Astral pouch. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up food. When it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Damn, this game was early on. It knew not to like assume people's gender. That's crazy. It didn't even say the player. It just said he or she. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright. I'm gonna take a sip of water really quick. Isn't there a way to sprint? I think you just gotta keep running to gain the sprint. There you go. Oh shit, it goes even faster. Fucking Mach 5 in this bitch. Yeah, you keep running and he gets faster and faster. Oh, that's sick. That's a cool mechanic. It's not like a designated sprint button. But then if you jump, you lose your momentum. Oh look, that's the statue of what's his name. This is the legendary shrine. We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago. First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See that sword? It's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Is that the truth? What's up with that, gods? Bonk. Go to horny jail. Bonk. Damn, I'm getting bonked out here. If you jump while you sprint, he keeps going just as fast as long as you keep going forward. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I get it. I have to redraw his sword for him. Something like that. Right? Let's see. There we go. That really was your brushwork. All this time. How do you get so good? Exactly who are you anyways? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... It's a rat. It looks like a rat. It's a rat. Oh shit. Damn, this rat is a G. He has a sword. This is Tachigami. Oh, is this a new spirit? Is this gonna teach me another technique? Alright, well. If isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time. But with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in the shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I could do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Oh shit. The rat's giving me a sword. Rat sword acquired. Alright, that's 2 powers now, so I only need 11 more. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well anyway, I've seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Slash. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, furball. I mean, Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shinra Nui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Man, this guy's like, get off of me, bro. You're just bouncing on my head. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back. Alright, heard that. Before we go back, let's go do some exploring. Oh wait, I can't jump down? Okay, never mind. Yo, 5v4 gaming, what's goody? I'm doing good, man. Hope everything's going well for you as well, dude. We're just chilling. I just obtained my second power of the game, which was the mighty slash. I have 11 more brush powers to obtain until I have all 13 powers of the brush gods. What the? Where did they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press Y to use its power against them. Wait, what? Look, Ami. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Woo! Slow-mo time. Oh, I didn't slash him. Oh, this game is sick. I really like the combat. Ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Yeah, all good. Just finished stream. Never seen this game before. Yeah, dude, this game is really sick. It's made by Capcom. It's actually... It originally was released on PlayStation 2. This is the HD version for the Switch. Okami HD. But this game is really sick. It has a lot of influence from traditional Japanese folklore, which is definitely something that interests me. So it's right up my alley. Cut the rock in half. Bonk. Alright, get some coins. I'm sure we're gonna find a merchant eventually where we can buy some stuff with these coins. Man, do they really gotta give me the arrow? Like, I know where I gotta go. That's the thing about PS2 games. There's a good amount of hand-holding in some of them. But that's not true for all of them. Like, there's a lot of older PS2 games that are fucking really difficult. Nobleman, what is goody? How's it going, my dude? That boy Noble in the chat. Oh shit, let me slash this guy really quick. Oh, I missed. I chopped him in half. Chinese cabbage. On the simple side, but tasty. Okay. Damn, no damage. Damn, he's good. I'm about to go pro in this game. That boy said, Noble, my man. I'm in Newcastle, England. Oh shit. That's cool to hear, man. I didn't know I had any viewers from that far. That's pretty awesome. What time is it over there, 5v4? Right now, for me, it is 8 o'clock, or 8:07 to be more specific. 1 a.m. right now? Oh shit. What a crazy time difference. Yeah, dude, this is definitely a cozy game to watch late night, I feel. It's like a nightcap game. Going good. I just started classes this week, so I probably won't be able to stream much, but I'm still trying to drop by and support others. Hell yeah, man. That's what it's all about. That's awesome. What classes did you start? Are you, like, are you pursuing, like, a degree, or, like, you're doing some online classes? Talk to me, man. I'm all ears. Or I'm all eyes, I guess, because I can't actually hear what you're saying. In grad school, all online because of COVID. Yeah, man, I hear you. Isn't that the reality of today's society? All online. And you know what? It makes me grateful that I decided to go to college and get my degree when I did, so that I was actually able to have an in-person graduation with like my family and stuff. So I definitely cherish that, because I would feel kind of, I wouldn't say like, I don't know. I wouldn't be mad, but I would kind of be a little disappointed if I went out of my way to pursue higher education and completed through all the endeavors, and then in the end couldn't even have like a graduation physically. It would have to be like an online graduation, and then have my diploma mailed to me. Like, at least I was actually able to have the whole in-person graduation experience, so I'm thankful for that. Not saying it makes it any less meaningful, you know? Yeah, exactly. See, like online, it sucks, but it is what it is, dude. It doesn't stop the fact that you still went out of your way to learn, you know, like to pursue knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is like nothing you can put a price on. That's what life is all about, man. Living and learning. So I'm proud of you, man. That's awesome. Keep up the good work. Shit, I'm actually thinking about going back to school myself. No problem. It's true, man. Knowledge is power in this life, man. I always preferred online classes versus in the class. It's hard for me to pay attention, especially in the morning. I hear you, dude. To me, I've noticed that I don't really pay attention when I do online classes. I tend to, like, I'll be completely honest with you, dude. If I do online classes, I tend to kind of go out of my way to cut corners to make things a little easier for myself. That's why I never was a fan of virtual learning, because even when I was in high school and I had to do like virtual school to make up some credits, like those classes I kind of bullshitted through. Like I didn't do shit, and then I waited till like the last 2 days of the semester, and I just did every single module in one sitting, and I didn't learn shit. But I mean, it is what it is. It was like online English 3, and it's not like I really missed out on a lot, because I still have a good grasp on like basic literature and like grammar. So I don't think it really was that detrimental to my learning experience. I have to cut this guy, he's gray. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Damn, this guy is stoned. Heh. Yo, Nightmare, what is goody? Chillin', my dude. Hope all is well, man. Thanks for dropping in. But yeah, I personally like I do enjoy in-class learning just because I'm a very visual learner. So having somebody like explain to me certain things while also trying to learn them myself definitely helped me a lot throughout school. Like whenever I had those professors that were kind of just like, all right, follow the syllabus and then just do everything online and they didn't really teach much in class, were usually those classes that I kind of struggled a bit with. Just because I had to take the initiative to go out of my way and study on my own and actually read like the section that we were on so that way when we were in class we weren't lost on like the actual assignments. But then it's like, then what is the point of this fucking 2.5 hour class if we're just gonna sit here and fucking ramble on about your personal beliefs and your fucking alcoholic son and your fucking political views when I'm fucking paying money to be in this damn class to learn, but I'm not learning shit in class. I'm just fucking learning about your personal life and how you need the fucking whiskey to go to sleep every night. The one professor I'm referring to is like, oh man, that was like one of the professors I took my freshman year, and I didn't know about Rate My Professor, and oh man, god damn, I would never do that again. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up ratings on my professors before I did this, because I would go into class, it was like college algebra, it was like my freshman year, and this dude, he would not teach dog shit. He was literally just talk about how his son is just like, yeah, my son just graduated and he's back at home with me and he's not really doing anything with his life and he's like, it's all good. At least I got the whiskey to help me sleep at night. Like I swear he would mention that shit every day about how he just would drink whiskey and I'm like, all right, cool, you're a fucking alcoholic. We get it. I was like, holy shit. Oh, you love this series, Nightmare? Yeah, dude, this game is sick. I'm really enjoying it so far. Zero is saying that they should make a sequel, but I wouldn't really know. I've never played through the whole thing, so I guess we'll see. The teacher is talking majority of the class. I zone out. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I would literally like lay down. Like, I would like fucking get my jacket and I would just put it down and I would just fucking lay down until this guy was done. And then he'd be like, "All right, yeah, just do this page, blah blah blah. Read this section." And I'd be like, "Okay." And then class is over. And we learned nothing the entire hour and a half I was in there. Do I jump down from here? I think. I don't know where I go. I think I know where I go, actually. But yeah, dude, Rate My Professor saved my life, dude. I met some really, like, awesome professors through that. Dude, you had to use Rate My Professor to, avoid the bad ones, man. If not, you got stuck with the shittiest fucking teachers that just did not give a fuck about their jobs. And then they made it seem like it was your fault that they hated their career path. It's like, nah, dude, you're the one that chose to be this college professor. It's not my fault. I can't cut this boulder. Seems like there's no treasure back here. It told me to be vigilant, so that's what I'm doing. I don't think I can go in any of these houses. Oh, I can. Rate My Professor. We don't have that in the UK. It's so Rate My Professor is basically it's like a website where you're able to search up prior to like building your schedule online. You were able to look up the professor's name and like the subject that they taught and you were able to see what other students rated them. Like it was able to like basically see you like personal reviews and stuff and people would talk about like, yeah, this teacher rambles on a lot. Oh no, this teacher's really good. He gets very straightforward. He's very helpful. He's really good at explaining things. And then those were usually like the teachers that had like 4.5-star ratings and above. And then like the teachers that had like yeah, it's basically Yelp for teachers, literally. Like if they had 3 stars or below, usually they had those low of ratings because they just were either very like critically rated or they just weren't good professors. Which 9 times out of 10 it was usually the second one. It was just they weren't that good of professors. Not saying that they weren't intelligent people, they just weren't that good at teaching. Like, which is kind of ironic considering that you're a teacher and you're not that good at teaching. So it's like, what? Hey, what are they doing? This is no time to be goofing off. I'm not goofing off. I'm exploring. I'm barking. Designated bark button. Yeah, it is hard to find teachers that really care. Alright, y'all, I gotta get back to work for school, so I'll just be lurking, but glad that I got to talk to you guys. Peace. Hell yeah, nobleman, I appreciate you stopping by. Take it easy, man. Hit those books, dude. At the end of the day, that's definitely important. But I appreciate the lurk, nonetheless, dude. You know you're always welcome in here. Can I, like, cook in here? What is the point of going in these houses? Oh, nice. We literally just chose the course, and you got whoever was teaching that. Damn, that's whack. Like, they wouldn't even let you, like, do any research on your professor prior to. That's like, I mean, that's how I thought college was initially myself. That's what happened to me my freshman year. I kind of just chose teachers, and then I was like, oh shit. That's not one of those smaller monsters that's lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Why is there like a little Buddha baby above him? Or her. This lady's literally like stoned dreaming of Buddha babies. Oh shit, what is that? It's a bed. What is this? There's no time to be goofing off. I'm not goofing off. I'm trying to take a bath. Alright. Nothing of nothing of significance in any of these three buildings, seems like. What is this? No good, this one's not moving either. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on here. The village is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Alright, heard that. One more house to check before we do that though. Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. Okay. 1 second. Maybe I go this way. Nope. Yeah, if you picked your classes late and all the good teachers are gone. Bro, don't even get me started, dude. Like, I remember, like, after I did that, it happened to me once. I literally made sure to choose my professors the first day you were able to do it. Because there was a few times where there was, like, classes I had to take, but then they filled up. And they only either offered that course during the fall or the summer. And I didn't take summer classes. So if I missed out on signing up for that professor during the fall, then I literally had to wait until the following year to then take it that following fall because they only offered summer, or yeah, they only offered fall and summer. They didn't do winter. So I was like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. I was like, why wouldn't they have more than one teacher to teach this subject? Or I guess they would, but it all depended on like whatever you were studying. But when it came to like prereq courses, like all the good teachers would always get taken for all the prerequisite classes. So if you didn't choose early, then you were stuck with all the shitty professors for your prereqs. And I learned that the hard way my freshman year with English. Oh damn, I can't cut this rock. It's too hard. I think this is the drunk guy's house. Bonk. We picked our degree and just met the tutors or lecturers once you start. Luckily, we had some pretty good ones. Yeah, dude, that's good. At least you had some good ones. I mean, unfortunately, you couldn't. It wasn't worth the gamble. Like, I would not take the gamble. I would always be like, I'm just gonna use rate my professor. After that one experience with that English dude. English professor, I mean. Because he was just not a good professor. Like, I didn't learn shit from him. What's your worst subject? My worst subject? I'm gonna be honest, my worst subject is math. I'm not really that good at math. Like, I'm good at basic arithmetic and, like, basic, like, algebra and things like that, but when it came to, like, higher level college algebra and things like that, and, like, sine and cosine and, like, all that crazy shit, and you had to, like, remember the quadratic formula, like, fucking plus or minus radical fucking 2ab all over 4a bullshit, I was like, nah, dude, I cannot. Which is weird because when I was in high school, I was really good at algebra and I was really good at math. I remember being like literally top of my class in my Algebra 2 class to the point that my teacher, Mr. Schultz, he would literally let me sleep in class and people would get fucking mad. They'd be like, they would sleep and then Mr. Schultz would yell, they'd be like, wake up, blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, well, why aren't you telling Jeff to wake up? He gets to sleep. They're like, well, Jeff understands the material. They're like, he'd be like, watch. He would call on me, wake me up, and he'd be like, oh, yeah, what's the answer to this equation? And I would just, like, squint at the board for a second, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, x equals blah, 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 blah. And then he'd be like, correct. And then I'd just put my head back down. I'm not even kidding. That was, like, my senior year. What am I drawing? You're not actually trying to draw the sun, are you? Oh, I gotta draw the sun. I didn't even read. All right. But yeah, true story. My teacher, Mr. Schultz, he was the real one. He literally was like, yeah, I have tenure. He was like, they can't even fire me if they wanted to. He would talk about like the principal. He'd be like, yeah, if Miss Wendy Doll came in here right now, I could rearrange this whole classroom in any way I wanted, and they couldn't even fire me if they wanted to. They were like, I've been here longer than most of the administrators. And I'm like, damn. I was like, this guy's a G. Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. Exactly, it is the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you start the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're a run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Alright, let's see if they're back to normal. Who are you? Who is this guy? Oh, it's this guy! Mr. Orange! Village Elder Mr. Orange. A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shinra Nui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shinra Nui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Hey! Hey, you got mad. Oh, whoa, whoa. No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not the one to mince words. I just state the facts. My son's spitting facts right now. High school algebra I was good at. College algebra I was trash at. Science normally was my best. English is easiest, but I hate reading, to be honest. I feel like college, when I took college science classes, like college chemistry and like earth space science and things like that, I mean, I tried my hardest to study and actually learn about like the differences between plant cells and animal cells and how one has a smooth endoplasmic reticulum and the other has a cell wall and all these fucking things. But despite like actually studying and actually trying to learn like the information, I would always take the test and then I would just blank out. I would just fucking forget everything, like literally every time. Yo, what's good, Hakalachi? Chillin', my dude. Hope all is well. Mr. Orange. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkumaru. Oh shit. Dude, I just yeeted his ass. Let me cut these guys. Dude, Amaterasu just grabbed Mr. Orange and he was like, yeah, yeet. Threw his ass. Alright guys, it's pretty late, but I enjoyed stopping by. I'll drop in again. We follow each other on here and Twitter, so we'll do some promoting too. Hell yeah, man. Sounds good. I really appreciate you stopping by, 5v4. You already know, man. Like I said before, man, you're always welcome. If you're just looking for a place to unwind and talk about whatever and watch and chill games, dude, you know what my channel is. Make sure to give you a follow. Hell yeah, Zero. Good shit. See, we out here making connections, man. That's what it's all about. Have a great stream. Appreciate it, 5v4, dude. Take it easy, man. Have a good one. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power in the land. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there sure has been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up to the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak, people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. That's true though, and when it was showing the perspective of Mr. Orange, I didn't have any of the orange markings on me. I just looked like a plain white wolf. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. I have a feeling that we're also in it for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Alright, let's do it. Feedback. Wow, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Still, we could save it to give it to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of it by using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot, there was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, press the plus to open the farm menu. Fan menu's open, you can check and use the items you have. There's other things you can do there too. Fan menu, blah blah blah. Alright, we got it. Spirit globes. Humanity's faith solid, restores a little energy. Okay. Grab a few of those. Alright, let's go see if everybody's if everybody's done being stoned. Oh wait, there's some animals. How do I feed them? Shit. Feeding the bird. Eat up, birdie. Oh man, this game is so like therapeutic. It's like very relaxing. I'm just fucking feeding a bird seeds right now. Soundtrack in this game is also very very good. It goes very well with the scenery and the art style. Damn, how many seeds is the bird gonna eat? Do I have to sit here and watch it eat the whole damn bag? Okay. That was a little dragged out, I'm not gonna lie. These birds better give me some love for that. I could have kept my damn seeds for myself. Oh shit, it's Mr. Orange. And his orange fell off his head. He got bodied. Great Shinanui. Oh no. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Right behind you now. Oh shit! How do you know? That was sketch. Oh yeah, if I don't cut them, they come back to life. Oh, he came back to life. Oh, I killed him. Don't hit me. Oh, if you don't cut him and you knock them down twice, it just kills them anyways. No damage. Let's get it. I still haven't taken any damage yet in the game, knock on wood. Alright, humans are not to witness such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 26 seconds. Oh, he timed it. Speedrun strats. The birds are checking on him. Can I take his orange? No, I can't. I just want to bark at him. No, I can't bark at him. He'll be alright. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Alright, let's go talk to these other stone people over here. This must be Mr. Orange's house because of the oranges in the front. But I could be wrong. Mushi Mama. I had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, I'll give you a good thumping. Oh shit. Let's not Oh shit, she's mad. Oh man, she's chasing me. Why is she mad? I got one. Haha, I took your turnip. Can't get me, lady. Too slow. Right behind your back. They should seriously make more video games into movies, but not live action, just keep it 3D animation. Dude, that would be sick. Unfortunately, I feel like whenever they try to do like movie adaptations of video games, they always come out kind of shitty. Not gonna lie, like that's just the unfortunate reality of it. Same thing with animes. Like all the live action fucking like Death Note and Dragon Ball Z and all that shit, they're just trash. Like the live action Death Note is like fucking cringe-worthy. That shit is hot garbage. And don't even get me started on that fucking Dragon Ball Z movie. Oh man, that movie is so bad. When like Master Roshi's house was just like in the middle of some like random bridge in like a fucking giant like tri-state area, fucking metropolitan city. That movie was so bad, man. Ugh. Yeah, the live action's terrible. But like the actual like Dragon Ball Z movies, those were sick. Like the ones where you saw how Trunks got his sword and stuff. Like the backstory. And how I guess it showed that dude who I thought was Trunks' brother, but I guess it wasn't his brother. It was like some alien. And that's how Trunks got his sword. Like he entrusted it to him after he defeated that giant beast and sacrificed himself. Yeah, DB Evolution. Oh my god. That movie was horrendous. I'm getting PTSD just thinking about it. Wait. Alright, no damage strats. Only need one more turnip until we see what happens after I dig up her whole fucking farm over here. Yeah, Tapion, that was his name. Yeah, that was the dude who gave Trunks his sword. And then that giant beast, dude, that movie was crazy. Oh, I didn't get the actual, I didn't get the turnip. Oh, I can't get it. She's too close. Oh, she's gonna bonk me. She's gonna send me to horny jail. What do I do with this? Do I replant it somewhere? What do I do with this? Hayabusa got a taste of my first. Alright, Hayabusa got a taste of my fist for that, you dumb mutt. No, don't hit me. Alright, let's give this turnip to somebody. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. Whoa, I just did a side quest. You've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're a better K9. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. All live action. Oh look, it's another dog like me. Dog. I scared him. If you bark at him, he gets all startled. He's following me. Come on, boy. Follow me. Oh, I bit him. Wait, can I bite him? Oh, I could bite him. Oh, he's like my puppy. I got a puppy. I'm bringing him with me on my mission. He's gonna be my companion. You're staying with me, dog. I'm gonna offer this dog as a sacrifice. I mean, not a sacrifice, as a token of my appreciation. Well, what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. All live action anime is trash because real people can't show off what's actually in the anime or game. Yeah, exactly. And there's no amount of like CGI, at least tasteful CGI, that could replicate the things you see in anime. That's why anime is anime and movies are movies. They shouldn't try to blur the lines between the two because it's always just it always just produces a shitty result in my opinion. Like I feel like if they ever tried to do a live action Cowboy Bebop, it would be fucking garbage. Literally. Like, it's just gonna be dudes flying around in fucking spaceships and shit, smoking cigarettes, and it's just gonna be trash, I'm telling you. Why, Ami, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or 3, even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk, because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. She has a triangle. Wait, did I bite her? No, I don't want to bite her. Susanoo's a neighbor of mine. He's a little bit unusual. Susanoo! He goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. That's the drunk dude. He often pops around here to buy it. That's funny that his name is Susanoo, and he's a direct descendant of the guy Nagi, who is the original protector. But Susanoo in like Japanese folklore is also a god, but it was a god that was like, I'm not sure its exact significance, but Susanoo in Japanese folklore is also like a god, but I think it's like the god of defense or like the god of like protecting or something. All I know is they definitely did play a protective role. Which is also funny because in Naruto, the Susanoo is like the greatest defensive jutsu in all of like the show, so which also Naruto ties into Japanese folklore as well, which is why I like Naruto a lot. Alright, make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Oh, she has nothing else to say. Come on, doggy. You're following me now. Oh, wait, where'd he go? He disappeared. What the fuck? What just happened? My dog disappeared. Can I take this giant watermelon? I can't cut it either. Oh, I can cut it. But if they literally just stretch cinematic game trailers into movies, it would be great. Yeah, that's like, alright. So let me give a good example. So, obviously, the Resident Evil series is great. Like, well, I mean, in my opinion, but I'm very biased because I love Resident Evil. But the movies are fucking horrendous. The movies are garbage. Like, I don't even know why they made them. They don't have anything to do with the story. They have no significant, like, impact on the lore. they don't even have the same characters. It's like, what? It's like the protagonist is not even in the game. The antagonists aren't even in the game. The only one character that they got right in any of the Resident Evil movies is in the Apocalypse movie, which took place in Raccoon City, and it actually showed RPD, and it had Jill Valentine in it, which is the main character of that part of the Resident Evil story. But Jill Valentine wasn't the main character in that movie. It was the fucking stupid Lady Alice, who isn't even a character. She's not part of Resident Evil lore at all. Like, she's just a made-up character. She was only put in the movie because she's the wife of the director of the movies. That's it. That's the only reason she was in the movies. And then it's like they made her the girl in the red dress, when the girl in the red dress is supposed to be Ada Wong, and Ada Wong isn't even in any of the live-action Resident Evil movies at all. The only character that they brought from the whole Resident Evil story is Jill Valentine as a protagonist, and she was a side character. She wasn't even a main character. They even had the Stars people, and they all got bodied by Nemesis in one scene. And none of the Stars people were even from the game either. So I was like, what? What are they doing? And then you had that one Resident Evil movie. I don't remember which one it was because they're all just fucking garbage. But that one where you had the one movie that actually had Wesker in it. Okay. So they got one antagonist right. Or two antagonists. They had Nemesis in one, and then they had Wesker in another one. Wow. Well, other than that, like, the whole fucking live action story is garbage. It's just, yeah, it makes no sense at all. But Miss Orange, or Mrs. Orange, a white wolf, not to her sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui reborn. The wolf and I have covered these monsters. Well, if it isn't Isun, and riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I better get back to my work. Mumble, mumble. Oh, she's spitting right now. Just do Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, but for other games. But yeah, like, they actually have animated Resident Evil movies. They're pretty good. They're a lot better than the live action ones, that's for sure. And they actually have the real characters in them. Oh, she's showing me love. But they actually have actual characters in them. Like the animated Resident Evil movies, like there's one that has Leon and Claire in it. And it's like you're there in an airport and shit, and the whole zombie outbreak happens in the airport. And that movie is sick. I forgot what the name of it is. But it's all animated. And it has like the actual weapons from the game and the actual enemies from the game. It has liquors and stuff. So that was cool. It was well done. But yeah, man, I think they should just keep video games and anime as they are. And if they decide that they want to do a movie adaptation of it, just keep it animated. Don't do live action. He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be the descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Is that because he's a drunk? Oh wait, did I ever get that chest that was like up top? I might have gotten sidetracked. There's a fruit up there. I don't think I can get that fruit. I'm pretty sure I did get that chest. What is this? Oh shit! Dragonfly Bead. Okay, I'll take that. Give me that. Yeah, like they would make bank if they did an animated God of War movie series. Oh man. And they started from like God of War 1, and like when Kratos was like a god and he was giant, and then like it goes through all of his like struggles, showing how he was manipulated by Zeus to like grab that sword and like stab himself with it to like lose his godly power and shit. I love the God of War series. Especially God of War 3 on PS2, where you finally get revenge on everybody, like Poseidon, Hercules, Athena, fucking, and then in the end you body fucking Zeus. Spoiler alert. Can I jump? Oh, I think I had to jump to begin with. Let me see. Oh wait, no, he's hopping. Don't hop. No. Oh, I don't think you can get up here. There's like lily pads coming off of me. Alright, let's go wake his ass up. Bark him up. Come on, eh. Where is he sleeping? I'm just going in here and just destroying everything. Oh, here he is. I think this is the guy at the beginning of the game that grabbed the sword and caused everything. Did I just wake him up? I'm just covering with ink at this point. Oh, I think I lose ink every time I do that. Looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Oh, Kushi. He's like having a dream by that girl Kushi. I guess he has a crush on her. If that didn't wake him up, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Damn, I bonked him and he still didn't wake up. He wouldn't even go to horny jail. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, up the mountain now. Can I draw a sun in the sky and make it daytime again? Let's see. Oh, you can! That's sick. So I can manipulate time. Oh shit. This is just like Zelda. Fucking giant boulder, like an Ocarina of Time, the giant boulder over there by the ranch, and you gotta come back after you fast forward time so that guy can break through it with just a pickaxe. Alright, merchant. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Oh shit. Whoa, whoa. What are you doing there, buddy? I'll be smacking that. Are you mocking me? That's a boss fight. Get him out of here. And he didn't even stand a chance. No damage. I just made the flowers blue. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker remaster. Yo, you know what? Actually, I don't know if you knew this, but if you never owned a Wii U, on the Wii U, they have Twilight Princess HD, and they have Wind Waker HD, believe it or not. So they actually did make HD remasters of both of those games, and they're on the Wii U. But the Wii U was a failed console, so nobody knew about it. But what sucks is that, alright, so you had the Wii U, and the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess remasters came out on Wii U, as well did Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild was released on Switch and the Wii U at the same time, but Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD aren't on the Switch. Why? That's a whole, like, dude, I know so many people that would literally drop the bag on that shit, myself included. They brought Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Oh man, bro, Twilight Princess is such a good fucking game, dude. I played through that whole game on GameCube when I was younger, and holy shit, that game was so enjoyable. Like the temples that you had to do in that game, and like the puzzles and everything, like just the way you had to really use your brain. Like that giant stone top thing that you were able to ride on, and then you would like click it into the wall, and then you were able to like bounce between the walls and like move with that like spinning stone top thing. That shit was so cool. And you had the double claw shot in that game, which was sick. Because in every other Zelda, you only had one hook shot that you were able to use to get from point A to point B. But then in Twilight Princess, you had a double hook shot, and you were able to like hang yourself, like descend yourself a little bit, shoot to the left, pull yourself to the left, climb on the wall, jump back, shoot yourself up. Like it was so sick. That was the only Zelda game that had a double hook shot. You had it on the original Wii. I never played the Wii version. Was the Wii version the one that you had to use like the motion controls for? I played Skyward Sword on the Wii, but I never beat it. That's something that I really want to beat though. Like I want to finish Skyward Sword. I'm thinking about possibly like figuring out how I can maybe play it on an emulator and then stream it. Cause trying to figure out how to stream my Wii is not gonna be fun. Cause I have a Wii Motion Plus controller, which you need to play Skyward Sword, but in Skyward Sword, like the motion controls definitely make up the majority of the gameplay and the combat. So seeing how I would do that on emulator would be interesting. But on top of that, I don't even have batteries and shit. Like I don't own any AA batteries that I would be able to use to put into my Wiimote. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to keep having to like change the batteries just to go through one playthrough. But Skyward Sword looked cool. I got pretty far in it. It was cool how you were able to start off in the Sky Village, and then you were able to take these birds and like fly around on the birds, and then you could literally just jump off the bird at any moment and just dive down through the sky, and it was like a whole open world, and it had like a little parachute thing, just like in Breath of the Wild. So like the little parasailer thing that you had in Breath of the Wild was inspired from Skyward Sword, since you start in the sky and then you have to work your way down. What's good, D-Pos? Welcome back. You haven't missed much. We're just talking to this guy. This drunk dude. I planned to meditate underground but fell fast asleep. Who are you? And what business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? What? The great warrior Susanoo. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. What? I don't have monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Never played Skyward Sword? Yeah, man. I played Skyward Sword, I never completed it. But it seems like a very expansive game, like there's a lot to do in it. Just like Twilight Princess. Like Twilight Princess, when I went into it, I didn't think it would be as long of a game as it is, but there is a lot to that game. Even though it still follows the same basic Zelda themes with like 4 major areas, 4 major boss fights that all kind of connect together to unlock the final area that you got to go to beat the final main antagonist. And each main area being resemblant of a different element like fire, water, earth, wind, things like that. They had the same theme in Breath of the Wild too. You had to go to Zora's Domain, you had to go to Death Mountain for the Gorons, you had to go to the Great Forest for like the forest dudes, and then yeah, things like that. It's like Zelda always works on that 4-piece idea. It's always like an elemental theme as well. Come on, Ami, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? Oh, you liked Ocarina? Oh man, who didn't? That was such a great game. That game was my childhood. That was literally like my favorite game on N64. I remember playing the hell out of that game when I was a kid. Alright, I'm off to do some housework. Glad I could join you today. Have a good stream. Hell yeah, Hakalachi, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you able to get all your housework done and be able to enjoy the rest of your night. Appreciate you stopping by. And you know you're always welcome. Oh shit, there's bunnies everywhere. Can I grab a bunny? I can. I got a bunny. No problem. Take it easy, my dude. Alright. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Tohen Boku. Hold on a minute. You are the legendary Susanoo. Yep. None other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then. No time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. Watching you play this makes me want to get my Switch and play. Oh, you have this game on Switch, DPOS? Yeah, this game's super fun. It's cool because when you play it in handheld mode, which unfortunately I can't stream it that way because it needs to be docked for me to be able to stream it. But when you play in handheld mode, you can do the brush strokes with your finger because it's touchscreen. You know, one thing I didn't realize until I got older is how complex the story of Kingdom Hearts series and the Zelda series is. Yeah, they are very complex. Luckily, like, I'm one of the few people that played every single Kingdom Hearts games on every platform. Like, all the Game Boy Advance ones, all the PSP ones, the Nintendo DS ones, the Nintendo 3DS ones, like, all of them. And even I still am kind of confused by the story in more than one way, you know? I understand the whole idea of the story, but it is a very confusing story. I feel like they don't even know where they're trying to go with it, you know? At this point, they're like, with Kingdom Hearts 3 especially, they're just like reaching. Like, they're like, oh, fuck it, we got everybody reeled in, you know? We're gonna capitalize off of their childhood nostalgia, and we're just gonna keep putting out games because at this point, like, we don't even know what we're doing with the story, and they don't know what we're doing with the story, but what we do know is that they do like to spend their money on our games, so we're gonna keep making them. Oh, you have it on the Switch? Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. I remember when I bought this on the Switch. This is actually one of the first games I got on my Switch. But I've waited quite a while to actually play it. Because I wanted to stream it, but I was waiting till I was able to actually stream Switch games. You've never played any Kingdom Hearts? What? Yo, DPOS, you gotta get on that, man. You should, you could always get the HD collection. What is it? Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5. They have the whole collection for PS4 all on one disc. Actually, you know what? They have a series, or they have a release on PS4 called Kingdom Hearts: The Story So Far, and it's literally every single Kingdom Hearts game all on one disc. So I would totally look into it. It's really inexpensive too. It's like 20 bucks. And it gives you every single Kingdom Hearts disc all in one, or every single Kingdom Hearts experience all in one place, which is worth it considering I paid actual money for each game. No, they're great games. I mean, if you like games with decent storytelling and RPG elements, and if you like Disney and stuff, oh, you don't have a PS4? Well, shit, that's gonna be a problem. See, the thing about Kingdom Hearts is, Kingdom Hearts, the majority of its franchise was exclusive to PlayStation. Like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, uh, Birth by Sleep was on what? Birth by Sleep was on PSP. Chain of Memories was on Game Boy Advance. Then you had Dream Drop Distance that was on 3DS. And yeah. So after they actually put all of the games into one collection, it was the first time the handheld versions were ported to actual console. So that was cool. And the Birth by Sleep like remaster on the port is actually really good. The cool thing about Birth by Sleep is that game you can play through it 3 different ways because there's 3 different main characters you can choose to start with. I'm planning on getting a PS5, but yeah, so there you go, you're perfect, because the PS5 is the first Sony console since the original OG PS3 that actually has backwards compatibility. So when you get the PS5, you'll be able to play PS4 games. So I would totally look into the Kingdom Hearts story so far, or if you don't want like a lot of the filler games, you can just get the 1.5, 2.5 collection that has the main games. It has Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep. It has Recoded. It has I already said Birth by Sleep. It has Dream Drop Distance, and yeah. But all in one, or the story so far is good because I think it gives you Kingdom Hearts 3 with it as well. Yeah, dude. No worries, man. I mean, like I said, if those type of things interest you, like if you're into RPG games and you like games that are more story driven, like where you're able to do it in different orders, or you're able to just like visit different worlds and collect different weapons and have the help of different NPCs and things, then you would like that game. And I don't know, if you like Disney, like the majority of the population of people do. I mean, I've never really met anybody that doesn't like Disney. So like, if you like Disney and Final Fantasy, it would be right up your alley. Like being able to fight alongside Mulan in Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty cool. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's more modern Pixar games or Pixar movies. Like you're able to go to the Toy Story world and run around Andy's room as a toy and shit. Pretty cool. The inner child within me definitely enjoys them. And I don't know, it's just a game that I definitely hold near and dear to my heart because it has a lot of significance to me. Because I played through it a lot when I was a kid, and it definitely helped me get through some tough times when I was a kid. That's for sure. And fun fact, the only tattoos I have on my body as of right now, I only have 2 tattoos on my body, and both of them are Kingdom Hearts related. I have the Kingdom Heart on my right wrist, and in the middle of my right forearm, I have the Organization 13 symbol, which is the antagonist group from Kingdom Hearts 3. But it also doubles as the Nobody symbol as well. I played KH1, KH2, Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, and 3. I had to watch a YouTube explanation timeline for KH to get the full story. KH2 was funny because when I started the game, I was playing as Roxas and I was pissed. I was like, who the fuck is this? Dude, I'm saying, dude, when I started Kingdom Hearts 2, I was like, who the fuck is Roxas? But like, if you think about it, Roxas is Sora spelled backwards with the X in between. And Roxas was actually part of the organization. And another thing about the organization, it's Organization 13, and there's 13 members, but all of them all have an X in their name. Like, you have Zaldin, Larxene, Zigbar, Syax, Axel. Literally, all of the characters have all 13 members of Organization 13 all have an X in their name. And Roxas at one point was part of Organization 13. That's why you have to play 358/2 to see how Roxas was in the organization and how he became friends with Axel. Which is why Sora and Axel became friends, because Roxas is Sora's nobody, so Axel basically felt like he already knew Sora because he was friends with Roxas, and Roxas and Sora are pretty much like the same person. Roxas is built off of Sora's heart because he's Sora's nobody. It's a very, very complex story, definitely. Just like how Naminé is Kyrie's nobody. Glad Cage 3 isn't the last one. Yeah, it's not going to be the last one. They're going to actually continue to build upon the story. And I think that guy Yozora, that's at the final battle of the Remind DLC, he's going to probably take the mantle as the new front character. Which will be cool to see. I mean, if they decide to part ways from Sora being the main character, I wouldn't be too disappointed. I've seen Sora come and go, you know. I think the one thing I really liked about the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 was how you had the skateboard, because I was really into skateboarding when I was younger. I mean, I still love skateboarding, don't get me wrong, but that was just cool how you were able to ride around the skateboard in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, and you could do kickflips and shit, and you were able to grind rails. That shit was sick. Alright, let's go back this way. I couldn't even finish the DLC, that shit was hard as fuck. Yeah, the Remind DLC is actually very difficult. They designed it that way so that you weren't able to cheese the boss fights. Like the Data Org and the Yozora fight, they're literally from all the seasoned Kingdom Hearts heads that I know, like they've all said that the Remind DLC boss fights are some of the hardest fights in the Kingdom Hearts franchise in general, which is crazy. Who would have thought? But yeah, I haven't played the Remind DLC myself. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale because I don't really want to spend $30 on a DLC for a game that I spent $60 on, when the DLC itself really isn't that much of a addition to the actual base game. You're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you? You have to be level 100 with the Ultima Blade to have a chance at winning. That's crazy. I have the Ultima weapon in Kingdom Hearts 3. I also have the Ultima weapon with Riku and Sora in Dream Drop Distance. I've never actually gotten the Ultima weapon in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. It's really hard to get the Ultima weapon in those games. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker Isun? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Oh, never mind. I've got better things to do. Mumble, mumble. Excuse me. Apparently he has better things to do, huh? Alright. Let's talk to him again. He has a triangle. Oh, hello again. That tree is known as Wait, what? Konohana. Oh, wow. I thought I was going to say Konoha, like, the Japanese name of the leaf village in fucking Naruto. You've never gotten any Ultima weapon? Well, yeah, they're very difficult to get. That's why they're called the Ultima weapon. You got to go through a lot of checks. And in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's actually really hard to get the Ultima weapon because you need to get you got to get a certain amount of items, and there's only like a set amount of them in the entire game. So if you miss out on any of them, then you won't be able to craft it. And one of them you have to get by like destroying asteroids in the gummy missions in space. And then you have to fight like 5 gummy bosses in a row, and then you have to fight the ultimate gummy boss to get one of the items that you need to craft the ultimate weapon. But then that's not even the hardest part. One of them also you have to explore like underwater and the entire fucking ocean of the Pirates of the Caribbean world, like just different parts of the ocean to find them, and like different chests and stuff, and like it's always random where they could spawn. I found them all though. Like I really grinded that game. I put a lot of hours into it. And but that still isn't even the hardest part. The hardest part is the final Oracolum Plus that you need, because the final Oracolum Plus in Kingdom Hearts 3, you got to get it by pure chance. You got to go to Twilight Town, or not Twilight Town. You got to go to, what is that place called? Is it Twilight Town? Uh, what is that? What is that? The town that you go to? Whatever. You got to go like to the main town. I think it is Twilight Town. Unless Twilight Town's the place from Kingdom Hearts 1, then whatever. The city in Kingdom Hearts 3. You got to go to like the merchant, and then you basically got to keep buying like these voucher things. Yeah, Twilight Town. Okay. So you got to buy the voucher things, and then you got to go and you got to put them in the mailbox, and then every time you mail it, it gives you a random item, and that's actually how you get the final one. It's by pure chance. So you literally you make a save right there in Twilight Town, and then you got to keep like buying the coupon thing, putting it in the mailbox, and keep receiving the random item, and then you got to keep reloading your save until you get the moment where you put the thing in and it gives you the Oracolum Plus, literally. So it's pure chance. Like I've seen people do it, get it their first try. I've seen people sit there for hours try to get it and they couldn't get it. Luckily, it only took me less than an hour to get it. Like I only had to reload my save like probably 20 times, 30 times, which seems very tedious, but I mean the save point is right there. It's literally like 10 footsteps away from the merchant. But yeah, you got to get like the coupon, the Koopa coupon or whatever, and then you got to mail it. And that's how you get the final Oracolum Plus that you need to craft the Ultima weapon. But the Oracolum Pluses, you can also use them to craft the best weapons for Donald and Goofy, which is it's like the king's guardian or something, like the king's shield, and then you have the queen's staff or something like that. Or yeah, it's a king's shield plus and then the queen's staff plus or something like that. Those are like the best weapons for Donald and Goofy, so they're right up there with the Ultima weapon. It's basically like the Ultima weapon for Donald and Goofy. But to craft them, then you need to use the materials that you need for your Ultima weapon. So it's like, alright, make the best weapons for Donald and Goofy, or make the Ultima weapon for Sora. So obviously you're going to go for the Ultima weapon for Sora, because he's who you actually play as. I'll go in here. But yeah, I don't know why they did it like that. Like, they made the final Oracle plus that you need pure chance. That was pretty dumb in my opinion. I've already been here. Let's go see if the drunk dude is ready to try to break this boulder. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually the first game I got my first Ultima weapon in. And then after that I got it in Dream Drop Distance for Sora and Riku. But for, whatchamacallit, for Sora and Riku in Dream Drop Distance, those are actually the easiest Ultima weapons in any Kingdom Hearts game. Because all you have to do is beat a secret boss to get it. But that secret boss is not easy by any means. It's Julius, fucking Pete's overgrown cousin or whatever the fuck. He is huge, and his AI is so cheesy, and he can literally like one-hit kill you. His AI is like super aggressive. I actually have YouTube videos up on my channel of me getting the Ultima weapon. It's actually, they're guides on how to get the Ultima weapon with Sora and Riku in Dream Drop Distance. I should have made a guide on how to get the ultimate weapon of Kingdom Hearts 3, but it would have been really hard to trim down on that gameplay because it took me quite a while to get the ultimate weapon in 3. I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today, I'll just have to train tomorrow. This guy is drunk, he can't even train without sake. I can't train without sake to fuel the fire. Trainers have to wait tomorrow. Why do today what can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanoo way. Sake? Oh yeah, this village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? I think. Let's see where the sake brewing girl is. I think it's this lady. Give me some love. Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make sake without clean rice. Wow, that's too bad. I should have never let that monster try my new thunder brew. A broken mill and flattened crops, that's all the thanks I get. Don't go giving monsters sake. They're bad enough sober. Sheesh. What was she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like you could handle this with your brush. Okay, I could have told you that. You didn't have to highlight it in red for me to figure that one out. Once again, this game loves hand-holding. Damn, I fell in the water. My controller's still vibrating because I'm in the water. The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. Now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. That's the first time somebody said that. There's no time like the present. That's true. That is a very true quote. There's no time like the present. Right. Rice balls. Shit, I can cut all this rice. Oh wait, no, I can't. I gotta do a line. No sake for you, lady. Alright, let's go in here and see if she's cleaning that rice. Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, see? Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink? Snowy? Okay, give me that. Let's go bring the sake to this drunk dude. Susanoo. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? You offered Vista of the Gods. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. I don't know if anybody's ever said that. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with that dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin. Okay. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. Feast your eyes on this. Susanoo style. Exploding implosion! Oh shit. You know he didn't cut that. Hiya! Susanoo style. Exploding implosion. Oh, then I can cut this big ass boulder. It sounded like the Naruto menu for a second there. That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. Dude, this is such a classic moment, dude. I was holding his hand the whole time. He thought he was doing this. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Dude, nobody knows that that was me the whole time. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Naga's descendant. Someone like you, you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, he's fucking sweating. Anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Dude, he is shook right now. Oh, of course, no problem. Yeah. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. Oh shit, he is full sending. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. I think he'll be okay. The monsters outside the village are nasty. Oh, glorious Amaterasu. Oh shit. Don't look, chat. Keep your eyes on the road. Oh, glorious Amaterasu. With my butt out. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. I thought she had no more power binding her to this world, but she can fucking come back and show her ass. No problem. When you cleave the boulder in two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with a brush, it is to be witness to great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something? Lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. Ooh! Got his ass. It's Isun! Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word! The jiggle physics, though. Oh, relax, lady. Furball here is more comfy anyways. He's looking at him like, what the hell? Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Nami. Put your paw up or something. I'm squishing him. Go on, shake. I must apologize. Why do her tits look like a radish? I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and... Yeah, see, like, that floating radish over there looks like her tits. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. Her head looks like a radish. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Okay, there's only 2. Wait, what? Zoom in. Okay, there's only 2. Her name should have been Sakura. Yeah, that would be cool. Sakuya. I don't know if the name would have made more sense. Yeah, maybe it would have. I'm not really sure if the name Sakura has any significance in Japanese folklore, though. I know that Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade, all 3 of those names have significance in Japanese folklore. They are all part of the tale of the gallant Jiraiya, which is also the name of the final book that Jiraiya was writing in the show of Naruto before he died. So that was a direct correlation with Japanese folklore right there. And it also is one of the reasons Sakura means flowering cherry tree. Oh, okay, look at that. That would have made a lot more sense then. You're right. Totally. But yeah, I think it's cool that Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru, their names are very significant to Japanese folklore because they all are remnant to their summoning jutsu. And as well, they're the only characters in the show that don't have last names because of their direct correlation with Japanese folklore. Well, Tsunade obviously has the last name because she's a Senju and she's the granddaughter of the first Hokage. But Orochimaru and Jiraiya don't have last names in the show at all. Masashi Kishimoto never gave them last names because he knew that their significance tied directly into like the folklore. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah, I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? I did. You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. Steal them. You ain't stealing shit, boy. Well, now that I'm looking it up, Sakuya means a lot of things, but one of them is bloom, so I guess it fits, actually. Word. Well, yeah, she blooms those things on the trees, so yeah, I guess it does work. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Damn, this game literally tells you everything you need to do. They don't give you a chance to figure anything out on your own. Oh, it's the merchant! I knew I would find this guy eventually. Okay, then guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do some shopping, pup. Let's do some shopping. Exorcism slip? No, I'm gonna save my money. Alright, so let's go find these bloom things. I know there's one right here. I think it's too far away. Whoa, where's my camera? I'm trying to figure out how I can get that one. Maybe I don't have the right tool. I feel like I need like some type of projectile. Like something that can shoot straight. Oh shit. What is that? A vase. What if I poke it? Let's see. Ah. Okay, look up. Nope. Oh, I drowned. What the hell? That's the first damage I've taken in the entire game. Nice. I drowned. I assumed this dog was good at swimming, but I guess not. Where's my map? Wait, what? Damn, that shape of the map's kind of sus, not gonna lie. Alright, zoom in. Wait. Zoom out. I'm guessing they're kind of a ways away. But I think this is a pretty good progress for part 1 here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. But yeah, this game is awesome. I've definitely been thoroughly enjoying it. That's for sure. Can't wait to see how the story progresses. Especially, I gotta go find this guy, Susanoo, who just like ran off on his own, thinking he's a badass when I was the one that did everything. Oh, that just resumes the game. Okay. This is the main start menu. Alright, return the title screen. Hell yeah, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just wanted to do more of a shorter stream. I usually don't try to draw things out too much when I'm doing first playthroughs because usually my first playthroughs are kind of like a way for me to bridge my content to YouTube. So I like to upload my entire first playthroughs to YouTube, and one person was giving me advice for YouTube videos. He was saying that it's usually a good idea to try not to make the videos too long, because I mean I had some videos that were on there that were like multiple hours long, like 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and it's just realistic because I mean I watch YouTube as well, and it's not very often that I'll sit there and watch a 6-hour video. I mean, even like sitting through a movie that long is kind of like it's unbearable, you know? It's like it's just because of how we are, you know, as humans. Our attention span isn't necessarily that like vast that we could sit there and just be like just I don't know, consumed into it and stimulated the entire time. Like I remember I watched the Lord of the Rings director's cut, and that shit was like 4 hours long, and I felt like I was being tortured. I was like, dude, who would actually sit through and watch this whole thing? I was like, holy shit. But yeah, I think 2.5 hours for part 1 is pretty good. I'm cool with that. And we're definitely going to get a lot more progress done in the next stream, for sure. Let's see, maybe I can raid somebody. Let's see. Let's see who I have live. Alright, for some reason it's not even giving me the full list of all the channels I follow. So, wait, I got an idea. Let me go to the actual Twitch website. Maybe I can raid that way. Alright, let me see. Creator dashboard. Manage stream. Alright, raid channel. I think I gotta pick the channel manually. Let's see. Let me see who I'm following. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna raid my boy Jake. Why not? Jake's the homie. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining and being a part of my part 1 of my Okami journey. It's been fun. Had a good time, and we will definitely be doing it again soon. Will be streaming again tomorrow, but if I will be streaming this game, I will let Twitter know, but we shall see. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pass the raid over to that boy Jake. It's like Jake0089. There it is. Awesome. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, until next time. Peace.